guys, welcome back to my channel and another Wednesday Wisdom. I am super excited to shoot today. Actually, I like making Wednesday Wisdoms, and I think I said that before, just because it gives me a chance to read a quote and kind of set the tone for my day. So today, actually, it's a shout out Wednesday, since I do shout outs every other Wednesday. If you're new to my channel, I do shout outs every other Wednesday, and you can enter to get a shout out in my Instagram or Facebook, and I will link both of those down below so you can enter to get a shout out. But today's shout out for Wednesday is to my friend Melissa. I actually met her when we moved here, and she is super nice, and I really like her a lot, and she's moved away, so yeah. But her favorite quote is, "She believed she could, so she did," and I really like that quote. It also can be changed to, "He believed he could, so he did." But for her, I feel like that makes a lot of sense. She's going through nursing school right now, and doing a really good job at that. I like watching her life on Instagram and Facebook. So yeah, shout out to you, Melissa. I hope you're doing good, and I can't wait for you to come back here. Moving forward to our quote. Again, if you do want to shout out for my shout out Wednesday, you can just check out the links that'll be down below, and you can enter to get a shout out that way. So moving forward, the quote for today is, "There can be no positive result through negative attitude. Think positive and live positive." I have been living by this quote, or trying my best to live somewhat by this quote, just because I feel like I've always talk about being negative and things like that, but I feel like it's such a big deal to not have negative energy in your life. Some people, it takes a little bit longer for them to realize that that's not the kind of vibe that you want around yourself. So with this quote, "There can be no positive result through a negative attitude. Think positive, live positive." I think this quote is saying that when you act, when you okay, if you go and try something new, let's say I don't even know, just trying to do a new sport, or just a new, maybe even a new career path, or changing your major in college or something like that. I feel like if you go into it "Oh geez, I have all these classes," or "I have biology, I'm gonna fail biology," and you just go into it super negative, then of course your results are going to be not positive if you're going into something negative. I feel like it's super important to have a positive attitude, especially towards things that you are unsure about, just because I feel like your attitude kind of sets the tone for what happens after. And I feel like when you start something right off on the bad foot, then of course, everything after that is going to be difficult and probably negative the entire time. And then this says, "Think positive and live positive." I feel like I said, to go into something with a positive attitude. It's so hard sometimes to not be such a downer, be because we're always so hard on ourselves, but it really is extremely important to be positive, and not put yourself in a negative situation, or just a negative mood. I feel like a lot of the times I see people, and they're always, I don't know, they're just always in a bad, negative space. And I feel like, I strongly believe that you can kind of change that outcome of thinking. I feel like your mind is what plays tricks on you, and you allow it to. So I feel like when you just think positive and take all that negative energy out, then good things come your way because you were positive about doing it. I mean, maybe not everyone might agree with that, but I recommend just trying it. Just try to be in the morning, especially if you're having a bad, let's say you start your morning off really bad, and you spill juice or coffee or something on your shirt or your pants, and you can't, like, you're at school or you're at work or wherever you are, but you can't get any other clothes, so you have to wear it. I feel like you were like, oh my gosh, this day is terrible, but really, the day you haven't even gotten through the day yet. It's only a few moments of your day. Why would you let 5 minutes of your day of like something crazy happening affect the rest of your day? Just be like, oh shoot, like, are you kidding me? I can't believe I dumped juice or coffee on my pants. Like, come on, don't let that ruin your entire day afterwards. I know that's easier said than done because I'm definitely guilty of letting one little thing ruin my entire day. But I realized over time that why would I want to fixate on one little thing that I literally couldn't change? Like, that was just meant to happen, that the juice and the coffee spilled on me and there's nothing I can do about it. But I don't feel like, don't let 5 minutes of negative or just something terrible that happened, don't let that affect like the rest of your day, because that's just like, I don't know, that's just not fun. Then you're like, I had a terrible day, but really you probably could have had a good day if you were just thinking more positive and just kind of forgot about it. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like sometimes, I mean, not everybody's going to agree with that, or like what I'm saying, but I feel like I strongly like feel that way. And this is just like my opinions on this quote. And so, like I always say, you guys can always put your interpretations of this quote down below, and I would love to hear that. And if you don't want to put it down below, you can put it on my Instagram or Facebook, just letting me know what you feel like this quote says, because I really would like to hear like what you guys think it means, or what it means to you. But yeah, for me, I feel like that's what it's saying, is that if you act negative, why would you expect any positive things to come out of that, So I don't know, I'll say this quote again. There can be no positive result through negative attitude. Think positive and live positive. I, again, challenge you guys to work on living positively. If you guys are kind of in a little bit of a funk and you feel like life has been kind of throwing hardballs at you, kind of try to think of positive things, or I don't know, just maybe even just like a different thing for you to do, whether that be go to the gym or anything like that. Something that's more positive, that would be awesome. I would love to hear about your experience. But that's my challenge for this week for you guys to do. Go ahead and think positive and live positive, because I promise that your life will feel so much better and your mental space will be just so much clearer of no negativity. But yeah, let's all try that, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this Wednesday wisdom. And again, check the links down below for all the details that I had mentioned in this video. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next Wednesday. Bye!